Good morning, everybody. Beachbody Coach Katie here with another tip for. Actually, I got two tips for you today. As I'm getting ready to meet my friend for lunch and to do some work in the city for a school, my alma mater, actually. First thing is actually I'm meeting my friend for lunch, and so that kind of gave me an idea of something that I wanted to talk to you about, and that is how to. I know I hear a lot of people that tell me, hey Katie, I really would like to be on this healthy lifestyle, but I'm too busy. I get up early and I go to bed late. I've got kids that I'm trying to raise and that I'm taking them here and there, and I like to be social, and so I'm out for dinner a lot, and I don't know, it's just kind of not like working with my lifestyle. Let me give you a tip for that. If you excuse me, I'm going to go out just for a second. You can hear me, but I'm going to go get my comb. If you go out for dinner a lot or you go out for lunch a lot, a tip that I think is really helpful and that I've used a lot is always check out the menu before you go. So in today's day of age, most of us have access to the internet on our telephones, and if not, most of us have access to the internet in our house. So check out the menu. Most places have their menus online. Check out the menu before you go and be prepared. So I do that all the time. I already know where I'm going today. I'm going to the Sicilian Bakery in Chicago on Lawrence Avenue on the northwest side. I know because that's the area, that's the neighborhood that I grew up in. I know this place. I know who owns the place. I know the food, and it's fantastic. But some of it, if you don't make the right choices, can be fantastically full of calories, which makes some of that stuff so deliciously yummy, especially with my Italian heritage. I know all of it all too well. So, in order to stay away from that and to make an impulsive buy when I go there and say, oh my gosh, that pizza looks so good, I want to have a piece of that pizza bread, or the focaccia looks so awesome, or look at those delicious cannolis. I'm not going to do that because I already know. I've looked at the menu and I know that a healthy option for me would be to have the salad, the Caesar salad, with the grilled chicken on top of it, no cheese, no croutons. It's giving me greens, it's giving me protein, and if you get the salad dressing on the side, you can get a little bit of a vinaigrette, and that'll give it a little bit more of a flavor. But honestly, if you're eating your breakfast and you're eating a good sized snack that's at like about 100 calories midway through the morning, and you're drinking your water, by the time that lunch comes, you should not be so famished. And at first, it's going to be hard to make that first choice to say, oh my gosh, I really want that pizza. It's really hard to say no. But once you get trained, and honestly, once you do it the first time, you're going to be so proud. I want you to send me a message through YouTube or through Twitter or through Facebook, however you connect to me, and I want you to tell me, give yourself a shout out and tell me that you did it, that you went out with a friend and you did not eat this and you did eat this, and you accomplished a goal, because that in itself is a goal to definitely be proud of. That's your first tip for today. Your second tip for today: every journey starts with, yes, the first step. And you cannot get anywhere on the journey until you reach that first step. And that's something that my grandma has instilled in me forever and ever and ever. I remember when I started high school. I remember when I started college. I remember when I started my first job. I remember when I started my master's program. Every time, you look ahead on the journey and you look and think, oh my gosh, this is so long. How am I ever going to get that degree? How am I ever going to finish this? This is going to take me forever. And look at all these papers I have to write, or look at all these papers I have to grade, or whatever it is that might be what you need to do in your job or in your journey. But you have to take the first step in order to accomplish that major goal at the end. All those tiny steps together will get you to what you want in the end. And there's somebody very, very close to me who can really benefit from that, because this person likes to always tell me why she can't. I can't this, I can't that, and I don't have the motivation, I don't have that, and nothing's helping. But I think sometimes when you look at the big picture and you don't think about making those tiny goals step by step by step by step to get to that major goal, it's hard. You have to take the leap. You never know where you could be if you don't take that leap. And I can tell you that from experience, because after I had our baby, he was born 9.5 pounds. I weighed 60 pounds more than I did before I was pregnant with him after I had the baby. And I had a long way to go. I knew that. And honestly, after the 6 weeks were over, when they told me, you could start to exercise, I slowly got my feet in. and the weight was coming down slowly but surely. And because of all of his allergies, I did actually lose some of that weight kind of quick in the beginning because I was forced to change my diet. But when it came down to really doing the toning and everything, I had to just jump in. I can remember the night before telling my husband, I've been out of this for so long. I don't know. Am I going to be able to jump back in? I had to do it. I set the alarm in the morning, and there were no excuses. I was setting the alarm in the morning, and I was going to do it. And honestly, I haven't looked back since. I've consistently stayed with that. And yeah, you have your days here and there that you don't feel like it, and everybody has stumbles. You take 2 steps forward, and you might take a step back, but tomorrow you're going to take 4 steps forward. So it's okay to have little glitches. Everybody falls. Again, Twitter me, Facebook me, email me, whatever it is. I'll help you get through those downfalls. I promise you, because I want you to succeed, and that's really what's important. So think about that today. Think about that in your daily choices. You're looking for making healthy choices when you're out to eat with your friends and your family. And every journey takes or starts with that first step. So think about taking that first step today, and I promise you, you are bound for success. Have a good day. I'm off to meet my friend.